Hey, what's up? It's your boy coming at you. Now I'm just playing a bit of Touhou. Just the usual. Today we're going to play Marisa, since I've won CC'd the game with Sanae last time. And I was debating with myself if I'm going to play 16 next, but I decided for myself that I'm going to just continue playing 15 for the time being. So stage 1's the usual, but I think it's going to be a good chunk harder with Marisa than with Sanae, since, you know, Marisa's not really good in the part where she clears enemies with her wide range attacks. She's more of a focused kinda girl, so we are going to have to utilize that. It's going to be a bit harder to get the needed amount of shoot-down rate in the stage sections, I think, but yeah, it's going to be okay. I really think it's going to take a bit of work, and it's definitely going to take more parts than Sanae did. I'm estimating like around, I don't know, 6-7 parts, maybe even longer, who knows. But this is my first run as Marisa. As you can see, I have not really gotten into the run yet. Speaking about the runs, the other day when I wasn't recording, I looked at my statistics for the 3 videos I already did, and I saw that even though the view duration is not really that good, you know, it's like 10 to 30 seconds per video. Like after that, most people, or not most, everyone just clicks off, and I know that's fine. My voice isn't really that interesting, so I can understand that. But I was really, and I can understand that, since I think most YouTube videos about Touhou are just gameplay. Oh no, I have to phrase that a bit more. And most people are just, I think, aren't looking really for commentary, but rather just how to do a spell cut, and I think with LoLK that's especially the case, since the average duration you normally take to clear a spell cut is between 10 and 30 seconds at most. So I think what most people did is they just put on the video, searched for the spell cut they were needed help on, and then looked how I did it, and then just clicked off. And I know that's fine. You can't really make interesting edits out of Touhou, I think. I accept that, and I think that's okay. Of phrasing. But I was happy that the most people clicked on the video most people clicked on from just recommendations was my most recent video, and I think that's because of the thumbnail. I know my thumbnails are not really that high quality. I can see that I'm not really that skilled at graphics design or anything, but I took a good chunk of time to do that, since I haven't really touched any graphic editing softwares. I just downloaded GIMP and just looked at what I could do with what my imagination could do with the thumbnail. And I think I didn't do such a bad job at it. I think it was alright. I forgot if I should raise that, but I think I don't think that really matters. Since I'm playing this game basically like, how was it called? SA, like the 11th Touhou game. I'm just going to grace the boss attacks and hope to not eat shit in stages. Okay, I'm trying to not die here. Worked well enough. And that got me thinking, like, what I want to achieve with this channel. It's like, it's not like I want to become known or anything. I think what I want is a small community I can share my gameplay with, and who sometimes like to listen to anything I have to say. I should have phrased that. Whatever. Because I think if a channel gets too big, actually, the viewer interaction becomes lost. Because, you know, look like at some of the big channels you see. For example, let's take, I don't know, Critico. You probably know him. Oh my god. Whatever. He hasn't got the time to read through all the... how many comments does he get per day? Let's say 2 to 10,000 comments. He hasn't got the time to really... Okay, trying to not die. He hasn't got the time to read them all, respond to some, and do a video per day, research a topic and stream. And I know he's got people for that, for almost any of that. To research topics and edit things for him, maybe write a script, I don't know, I don't watch him that much, I don't know if he just talks whatever comes to mind or if he has scripts or any of that. But I think you get the point. I think if a channel gets too big, it becomes progressively harder to really actively engage with your audience through just comments and not streaming. Streaming is a different kind of thing, but it also applies there in a sense, because if you have too many viewers in chat, then you have to basically restrict chat or you can't read anything. Oh my god, Ringo, stop moving, please. Thanks. You see? So I think like channels that have around, let's say, 5 to 10,000 subscribers, I think those are really the best kind, because they can actively read the comments and mostly engage with their community. So they know what their community wants. Since you have a decent amount of subscribers, most of them vote the video, watch the videos, and you get like 100 to 200 comments per video. And because of that, you can realistically get information on what your community thinks of your video. Okay, I think I should focus now. A bit more grazing. Oh god, I haven't grazed enough at all. Please. Okay. Barely enough, barely. But it's okay. We make it work. The thing I like about this spell cut is that you don't have to worry about grazing at all. You just try to kill. Just try to kill her and the grazing counter builds up. Just like that. And yeah. And I also, talking about like viewing time, I mentioned already earlier that my viewers just click off after 10 to 30 seconds, and I get why. It's not like I just can't wrap my head around why somebody would click off in a Touhou long play. It's understandable. But I think it's nice that at least my second video there was a noticeable longer amount of viewing time than the rest. And I'd like to think that this person just wanted to watch me suffer with Clown Piece. Since I have only one view on that video. I think it's the most accurate amount of viewing time I can realistically get from a video, because all of them are estimates. It's like the average viewing time gathered from everyone who watched the video. But if only one person watched the video, then you get the total amount of time watched, and that is an absolute statistic that you cannot change, that you cannot, like, you can change it by watching the video, but it's like you can't. Okay, I try from a different angle. If you have, like, let's say 10 views on a video and an average view time of 2 minutes, then you can say, oh, maybe somebody watched the whole thing, somebody just watched a few seconds. You don't have, you have playroom on how you like to think how much was actually watched of the video per viewer. But if you have only one view, that is absolute. You don't have any playroom at all. Oh my god, I didn't even get a live piece from that. Ugh, whatever. So it just becomes, you can't cope yourself into saying that, like, 1 or 2 people just fucked up that statistics badly. You know that the only person who watched the video didn't really care about the contents. Hello Doremi. How you doing? I really miss Sanae's bomb. I really wish I had that. Also, Marisa's kind of shit in this game, also I heard. She doesn't do anything. Her damage is lackluster, her Master Spark is nerfed beyond anything. But yeah, I personally think Raymond's worse. But the fact that she has homing in her spread shot just makes her better than Marisa. Oh, nice death bomb. Yeah, because I can't just raise. With Sanae I would have just gotten 4 million grays and then be rich, but Marisa can't do that. Marisa likes her lasers. Laser. And that's fine. I don't think she's that bad actually. I personally think she's better than Remo. And can we talk about how this non-spell is just infinitely easier than any non-spell involving Mentos bullets that she has? It's surreal how much easier this is. Okay, I don't have bombs. I thought I had bombs left. Oopsie daisy. This doesn't bode well. Oh. Okay. I'm absolutely not confident in this spell card whatsoever, even though it's static. I already talked about that, but I'm not too confident that I can do this. Oh my god, I could have done that if I didn't panic and ran straight into the bullet. Yeah, it's whatever. Nice. I've actually thought about implementing an and okay counter, because I noticed when when rewatching my videos to make sure that everything's fine with the audio. It isn't fine, I don't know how to fix that. But if anything is fine from like artifacts in the video or such, I noticed that I have a tendency to say those two words really often. Like in my first video, you could just I'm pretty sure I couldn't go like 3 seconds without saying Oh my god. I'm a greedy bastard. And in my last video I was really fond of the word okay. So now I'm going to go through the whole thing. And you'll probably see an or okay counter somewhere below my resources or in the description. I really have to step up my game for Marisa. I do not know how to grace with her. Or what to grace with her. Yeah, we're just going to continue. Runs over. Yeah, since you know, I already do, or not already, I always do this section with Sanae with her bomb. Because for one, I don't want to die. And second of all, I think that grazing this last set of 3 lasers is really easy to get to on a graze. But now that I can't do that with Marisa, I actually have to survive until then. And that could pose a threat in runs that could be winners. But this section's remarkably easier with Marisa. And I hope Sagume will be easier with Marisa as well. Because with Sanae you just move along and then hope that your snakes kill everything in sight, but with Marisa you just... You stream and everything dies. Simple as that. Hello Sagume. I didn't see that. No. Well, whatever. It's okay. The run's over anyway. I have no obligation to play well. Well, I guess I kinda do. Since I'm doing a video, but nobody's watching anyway, so I basically can play however I like and nobody gets to see it. Hehehe. But I try anyway. Since you know, maybe any of these videos could be the one where somebody forgets to turn it. I did see that. I did, but my reaction time was not good enough. What was I saying? Any of these videos could be the one where somebody forgets to click to another video and just decides to suffer through my voice for half an hour. And then I get my view time. It's not that... Whatever. It's not that I need the view time. I think it's just... If I have it, it's nice to know that at least somebody cares. Okay, I hope this will be easier with Marisa. But I have my doubts about that. Never mind, it was remarkably easier than with Sanae. I think that spell card just now was particularly tailored against Sanae. Since there's no way that you can do that without a bomb. And I'm probably going to die here. Yeah. Yeah, I'm trying to get 200 kills here. Okay, done. You can die now. Yeah. Okay. I'm not going to use another continue. I'm just going to see how far this one will go with these 2 lives and another bomb. Yeah. That was sick. I don't know how I didn't die there. I fully expected to just eat shit. But that's the fun of it, you know? It's like... The things that feel good about playing Touhou is making a dodge that feels like impossible and somehow you get it and then you feel like God for 10 seconds and then you eat shit right after in the next spell card or next section of the stage. And I think that's what kind of keeps people playing, aside from the scoring aspect. If you know, if you're constantly faced with these challenges that seem impossible at first glance, you kind of feel like God if you can master them, and then immediately after you're just thrown into another situation that seems hopeless. And sometime after you try and fail, and sometimes you get it, and with time you get it more and more. And after failing what seems like forever, you feel like that you can just do that. You have mastered the thing you were failing so hardly at, and then you can feel good about yourself. And I don't know how to do that. Thank God that was the last section. Oh hell no. Please die. Okay, that's... If the star RNG doesn't fuck me over here, that section seems really easy with Marisa. Yeah, that was what I talking about. What I was talking about. Yeah, whatever. Okay, that does it for now. I'd say that was not that good. Not that good at all. But we can make it work. I think for my first try with Marisa and having to try without grazing the shit out of everything with a bump, I think that was okay. We will do better next time. I will look at some strategies how to graze and when to graze. And then we will succeed someday with the new Marisa. In the new Marisa arc, we don't take losses, we only take wins. We see every fail as an opportunity to get better. Just like I just told you. We try to graze and we fail, and someday we graze the shit out of everything, stock up on lives, be rich and waste everything on Clampies, and then die to Junko's second spell card. And I'm going to love it. Okay, yeah, that does it for now. If you like it, that's nice. If you didn't, that's a shame. Anyway, see ya.